There's like the nail rot thing where it's like if you don't cure it well enough and like your nail underneath like rots away.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll cure it well enough.
Yay!
Yay!
So whenever you're ready.
Hello, welcome to the Full Set podcast with me, Kezia. This is Bestie Finn.
Hello, I'm Bestie Finn.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Finn. I'm an artist, filmmaker, all those obnoxious things all in one. I live in Philly and I'm 24 years old.
You have a beautiful child named Gus.
I have a son named Gus. He's orange. He's an orange cat and he's beautiful.
So let's get into the nails.
I'm very excited.
So I made a little mock-up of the nails based on your inspo.
Ooh.
So check those out.
Okay, this is beautiful. I don't know. I like that.
Okay.
But like, if it's too much like of black or too much of whatever, you are the creative director.
Okay.
Of my full set.
Full set.
Full set.
You really said the name of the movie. So do you have a preference for your shade of green? Because you have a little bit of like green
like
blooming
dark
gel
green.
in there. Dark? Okay, like a foresty or an olivey?
Forest.
Okay. For the ones where you want like a nude base, do you want that to be like pinky or do you want me to put a sheer gel on? Like how opaque do you
Which
want
one?
that?
What do you have? Don't you have any like that or no? Or...
No, these are all green.
Okay. Maybe a little pink moment because my nails
Okay.
are kind of like uneven colored, so maybe it'll look cute.
Okay. And put these somewhere
Safe.
safe as a stretch.
There's one on the top. That's the shop. It's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Nothing we can do.
Get out my chewed up arms. Eczema. Eczema moment.
Eczema and cat victim.
Oh, very cat victim.
Victim of child.
My son is very violent. I love him.
So, I heard you're having a little trouble with the rental market right now.
Yeah, so our landlord wants to basically kick us out of our apartment because we found 5 gas leaks in the home.
What?
Yeah, so the story goes that I was smelling gas and none of the other roommates were, and I was like, hey, is anyone smelling gas? And everyone was like, no. I was like, okay, I guess I'm like delusional. And then the landlord came over and I was like, do you smell gas? And he's like, no. And I was like, okay, like then I must be delusional. So we went on vacation to Salem for the weekend and we came back and I was like, no, I smell this shit.
Yeah.
So like the PGW gas, Philadelphia Gas Works, all that bill's under them. So I was like, call them and then we'll come and do like a free check. So that's what happened. And they show up and that thing was a whole thing because Adam calls them at work, like, can we schedule an appointment? And they're like, we'll be there in an hour. And if you're not there, we're going to fucking break it.
We'll leave it out.
If you're not there, we're going to break down your door and come in. So I'm about to leave work immediately and get to the house where they don't call a locksmith and break our door down. So they come in and immediately they're like, yeah, you have a freaking gas leak. It smells a lot like gas in here. Let me check your gas
Smell
meter.
us, tell us.
See something, say something. And they realized our gas meter had a huge crack in it.
What?
So they replaced that. And they're like, okay, you should be good to go.
Was that free?
It was free.
That's good.
Thank God. It was all free.
Finally, they do something.
Yeah. Thank God it was free. Or maybe they billed the landlord and we don't even know. I don't know. None of my business.
Yeah.
The next day I come home and I'm like, no, I still smell it. And I was like, maybe I'm delusional again. But the first time I wasn't. So I was like, Adam, can you call them again? So we call them again and they come and they're like, you have another gas leak. It's in the oven. There's actually
Oh
2
my
in the
god.
oven. So they disconnect the oven. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we text the landlord. We're like, hey, there's a gas leak in the oven. Oh, girl. There's a gas leak in the oven.
Brennan lives at West Philly.
West Philly.
They never stop out here.
Well, that's like kind of foreshadowing what ends up happening later in the story.
Oh.
So the landlord's like, okay, I'm going to get a plumber to come in a week. You can't use the stove for a week.
A plumber?
Yeah, because apparently they handle like all the pipes in the house, even gas pipes.
I did not know that.
PGW writes a little like, we turned off the oven. The next day, I still smelled gas. So they come again, and there was another gas leak.
Bro.
Crazy. Philadelphia housing. So they finally are like, okay, it should be done. Landlord's like, you can't cook for a week because I'm not going to call an emergency plumber.
God.
We're like, can you give us some rent compensation because now we need to buy food and also buy new groceries because our stuff's going to go bad. Cancel me. I keep swearing.
It's okay.
And he fights us and he's like, no, I'm not giving you rent compensation. We can't make that a thing, blah, blah, blah. And I went off on this man. And I was like, we have never had any issues here. We can't cook. We have had gas leaks. This house is not in good condition. You need to give us some money. He's like, fine. We get some money. The next day, PGW was like, we'll be there in an hour. We didn't call them this time. They're like, we'll be there in an hour. You need to be there or again, we're breaking down your door. So we called the landlord and we're like, we all have jobs, unlike you. So can you come and be here? So he's like, yeah. He comes and they are like, we are replacing the gas pipe that goes into your house. We need to tear up the concrete in front of your house.
Oh my God.
So they tear up the concrete in front of our house while he's there. And they replace the pipe or whatever. Now there's just like loose asphalt outside of our house.
That is the PGW special.
Yeah.
If you live in Philadelphia, you know they love to leave piles of things.
It's ridiculous. And then the landlord the next day is like, hey guys, since you feel unsafe in the house, we won't re-sign your lease. You need to leave.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Literally insane. We were supposed to re-sign on May 1st and our lease is up end of June. So now we just have to scramble and figure out where to move.
Holy shit.
Because we helped his house not explode.
And there are 3 of you.
There's 4 of us.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so
one guy was already going to move out. So we were like, okay, the 3 of us will just live here and we'll pay a little bit more. But now we all need to find new housing.
was he planning on moving out at the end of the lease?
Yeah.
Or was he... Okay.
But now we're all trying to leave as soon as possible because this man does not want to do anything else on the house. And we're like, we also had to call the fire department one night at 3 a.m.
Oh my God.
Because our carbon monoxide went off.
What?
But it was like the battery
This
needed
house
to be
is trying to
replaced.
kill
It's
you.
literally trying to kill us. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy we're moving, like, blessing in disguise, but...
It's still so fucking
All
stressful.
landlords. All landlords.
Freak all landlords.
Freak all landlords, but not in the cool way.
I took it to my penthouse and
I freaked it. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So we've been touring a lot of places in the same neighborhood because we love where we live. Sadly.
Yeah.
It's more of an expensive area, and because we lived in a crap hole house, like, it was cheap. So now we're, like, actually having to pay, like, real rent.
And there are less of you now.
Yeah, it's just gonna be me and my partner. So...
Wait, it's just gonna be the 2 of you?
Yeah, our other roommate, get this. Her job's offering her a free apartment above, she's a dental assistant, above the dental practice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so she, gets
Just because they love her so much?
Yeah, they don't want her to leave. Because she was like, we told her, like, hey, Adam and I, my partner, don't want to move again, but we do want to live on our own. So unless you can commit to, like, living here for 3 years with us, we're gonna live just the 2 of us. So when you, like, because she doesn't know what she's gonna do with her life, like, going forward too far.
Yeah.
So we're like, if you decide to go back to New Jersey, we don't want to have to move again.
Yeah.
So she was like, I don't know. So she's talking to her boss about it. Her boss was like, oh, take the apartment upstairs.
That is so... For free.
For free. Just has to pay utilities.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So...
Well, that's really exciting.
Yeah, it's really good for her.
And I know you guys are looking forward to eventually doing that.
Yeah, so it just came a lot sooner and more abruptly than we expected.
Give me
Sorry.
your hand.
I don't know.
Stop. Just, okay, breathe out. Like, let it go limp. Yeah.
Okay, it's limp. I always do my own nails. I never...
Pretend that you're dead, but just in your hand.
Okay.
That's how I think about it.
Okay, that's not a bad way to do it. So yeah, we're apartment hunting. Long-winded way of saying that. That's the dream.
This is the part where I, like, fuck up your nail bed a little bit.
Okay.
Not a professional
Not
here.
a professional.
Bought a gel lamp literally 3 weeks ago because I wanted to learn how to do nail art, and then... I'm, like, going through something.
There's, like, the nail rot thing, where it's, like, if you don't cure it well enough, and, like, your nail underneath, like, rots away.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll cure it well enough.
Oh my god, to the health department, I'm not paying for this, so it's kosher.
Yeah, this is free. We're just
2 friends.
We're just 2 friends
Doing each other's nails.
with a bunch of lighting equipment.
with a bunch of studio equipment.
Yeah.
Camera.
Also, like, shout out to you and Adam for, like, literally spending an hour and a half like setting this shit up. Also my wife, Maggie, for also helping and like making sure the cats don't like eat us.
The cats are running around currently if you hear them.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
I texted you at work at like 8 p.m. on a Monday, literally last week.
I was like, you want to make this podcast?
Yeah. And you were like, yeah, let me get some equipment. Also, Adam wants to gap. And I was like, I thought I was going to record this like on my phone. Like just this.
Just this. Really? You were just going to not even show us just that?
Yeah, just like no face. Like, you know, like those tarot videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about streaming on Twitch again, doing like tarot and stuff. 'Cause I used to be a Minecraft streamer. That's the tea. I was like affiliate and everything.
What?
Yeah.
Were you making money or were
not
you just
much,
like...
but yeah, a little bit.
How many, is it subscribers or?
No, it was all ad revenue. I didn't have any subs. It wasn't that good. But I had ads. I do want to do it again, but I don't play Minecraft anymore, so.
Tarot is cool. There's a lot of people who watch that
also,
including me.
Making art on stream would be cool.
Yeah.
I want to do some stuff like that.
I feel like that would be fun. Down to do a tarot collab if we do that.
That would be fun. I've been practicing tarot for many years, but I'm still not very good at it.
Same. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Like, Maggie just said, you're good. Yeah, I feel like I started during college and like got really into it, and now I'm kind of, the past year or two I've been in a phase where I'm like not doing it that much. Like I've been a little turned off from it.
Oh no, what?
But I don't know. I think I did a lot of readings for people who like, you know, when someone's like a bad recipient of a gift, where it's like, it's not like they're not grateful, but like they don't understand like what had to go in it energetically for you to be able to do that.
Like I get headaches after doing too many readings.
Right. Like it really does take a toll. And so, I don't know, I kind of like took a break because it felt a little bit tainted after that. I don't know why. Like I would pull out my deck and just feel like so ill.
Oh,
and like
did you
yucky.
have a separate deck for like doing readings for other people?
No, but I do now.
That's good.
So I've been like slowly getting back into it because I have more decks, but like my original deck, I like cannot use it anymore.
Which deck was it? Because I see a few of them over there.
It's let me grab it. Sorry if this messes up the mic. Ooh. It's okay. It's the Moon Power deck.
Can I flip through it? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Wait, you're like doing my nails though.
Yeah, flip through with one hand.
Here, wait, let me put it over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful deck, and I searched far and wide for a deck that I liked because I wanted to use one deck for the rest of my life.
What is this one?
That is the Five of Wands.
Oh, I see the one.
Yeah, they're like hidden kind of, which I
that's
like.
Really interesting.
Yeah, it's a really cool deck. I really like the artist. Her name is Charlie Quintero.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm saying that right. She's on Etsy. There's an Etsy shop called Six Sad Girls that sells all of her stuff, and she has like stickers and tapestries.
That's really cool.
But she has 2 more decks now. There's one that's like the Star Power deck.
I think I've actually heard of that one.
Yeah, and then she has a Mars Power deck, which is really cool. Do you want your hand back?
No, I was just showing the chrome.
Oh, yeah.
I got the original deck. The Trident.
Yeah.
I love her. She's very, very nice to me.
Yeah, my mom... The first time I had my cards read was by my mother.
Really?
Yeah,
Aww.
She was like... She's cool. She's very witchy, but like she grew up super Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was a kid, she would read tarot and she'd be like, "Don't tell your grandpa."
We're not gonna get disowned by grandpa.
Yeah. Because my grandpa was a pastor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, my mom grew up like in church in a big, big way. Yeah, she would like do my cards and she had the Rider-Waite deck.
I love that deck. I got
so
gifted
good.
it when I was 16 by my friend.
That's the way.
But I've been searching for another deck for a very long time. Got another deck. But it's not a tarot deck, it's like an oracle deck, and it's supposed to come with a little guidebook. I thrifted it and it didn't have the guidebook, and I can't find it online. So it just
So you're gonna have to make up your own guidebook.
True. I could do that.
You're crafty. You have an iPad.
I have an iPad. I'm an artist.
iPad and a dream.
could do that, yeah. But I also have that. I have a moon oracle deck,
Mm.
and then I have a fairy oracle deck. But I don't have any other tarot decks. I'm kind of scared because mine is so nice to me.
I think it's okay to have multiple. Like, it's not like you're cheating on your deck.
No,
it's
I don't.
like
I'm just worried it'll be mean and be like, girl, pull it together.
you could consult the deck. You could just ask.
True. I didn't know you were that into tarot. We have to do that too.
Yeah. Sorry that I keep like stabbing you.
I don't feel it.
That's good.
I got rough nails, I guess.
Yeah. You should get that checked out. Yeah, I knew that you were pretty into tarot because in college, Finn and I met in college.
College friends.
Yeah, my senior year, we took this like zine and bookmaking class together. And then like we would sit at the same table and gab, but we weren't
really friends.
Yeah,
We
like
never hung out outside of it.
yeah. And then I like moved to New Mexico right after college. I came back because that's a long story.
That's for another episode.
That's for another episode. But yeah, I came back and I like started hitting people up, and they were like, and none of the people I hit up were people who I like was really close with before I left, which is really funny. Like you and were like some of the first people I saw, and like two people who I almost never hung out with outside of class.
I was kind of surprised. You were like, hey, I'm in town. You want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, why not?
I just like got a good vibe from you. You had really good energy.
Let's go. Which is crazy because I wasn't depressed.
Yeah, you were going through it.
I was going through it at the time. I was dating. I was in not like a bad relationship, but not like a great one.
I mean, that person was also like studying abroad while you were like at the time, which is like a really hard thing to balance, especially when you're like in college.
Yeah, it was just a lot. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. And it's okay.
No regrets, but some regrets.
So we like met on Bumble. And I was like, oh, let's just hang out, whatever. And then she was like, I'm actually going to Rome in like 2 months. I was like, okay, we'll just like hang out. Then when you come back from
I
Rome...
thought you guys had dated for longer before.
No! Girl, no! Literally, we met
She locked it down.
She did. She was like, when are you going to ask me to be your girlfriend? And I was like, you're going to Rome for like 4 months. I've known you for 1 month.
Do you want a partner while you're in Rome?
Like, exactly! I was like, don't you want to like have fun? But then she was like, no, ask me to be your girlfriend. And I was like, okay, so I did. But that was not the original plan. But I was like, okay, like, what do I have to lose? A lot.
Only my mind.
Literally. I feel like she had more to lose. I don't know why the she wanted to be in a relationship when you're going to Rome.
Don't you want to party and be
exactly, and you can like party and be a hoe in Rome at 18.
Right.
And she was like 20 at the time, so she like could have really
she could have popped off in a big way.
So I don't know why she wanted to date, but we did. And that's that. But
yeah,
she
that was
locked
it down. She got you wearing necklaces.
What? Necklaces?
I don't know.
Just talking out.
I feel like we had a conversation about necklaces once, and you're like, yeah, my girlfriend makes me wear these.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
And look at you now.
Look at me now.
A necklace wearer.
Yeah, I got these things always on me. Mm-hmm. None of them related to her.
I got this thing.
I do like that one.
Yeah. There's one thing about me. I will buy a piece of chainmail from a West Philly trans man.
In Clark Park.
Yep. In Clark Park, at the art market, at the Rotunda, you name it.
Have you ever bought spoons from the guy in Rittenhouse? He makes the spoon rings, and he like sits on the it's not a fence, like the wall. He'll just sit up there like perched, and he'll have like all of his rings out. You just walk up to him and you're like, I want that ring, and he's like a gargoyle on the wall, and he's like, okay. And then you do your little transaction, go on your way.
Have you purchased a spoon ring from him?
No, but my roommate has.
Gotcha. How much did
they're a little expensive. They're like $25.
Oh, that's not bad though.
Yeah, it's not like bad.
Because also like the equipment and skill required to make a
spoon ring.
Yeah, I feel like handmade jewelry is like you're paying like out the ass.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this I got in Salem. This was only $5, but it's starting to rust a little bit.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's like tarnishing. You can get like silver paint.
Oh.
And paint over it.
I might do that. This one I've had for years. The bone one. I got that at Punk Rock Flea.
That's really sick.
I do like that one. This was $25. I haven't had gel nails in a year. Because last time I got them done, they were so ugly. So,
Oh, no.
and I was like,
Did you go
wow.
somewhere? Did you?
Yeah, I
just
went
do
to
a-
this like really sketch place, not gonna lie.
Oh.
It was down the shore in Ocean Grove, and it was like really weird. It looks like crazy bougie and huge, and then when you go in there, everyone acts like they want you dead, and then it's just such a weird experience. So, and they like reuse everything.
Ew.
And like I saw the little towel they had down when they did my nails, they took and did someone's pedicure with.
No. Jail.
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 And it was so
OSHA.
ugly. I asked for like a star design on one of my nails, and they made it look like a present ribbon. It was just like an X. It was so ugly. I'll send you a photo, and you can like put it in if I have photos of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I bet this will be a better experience, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. I kept joking. I think I told too many people that I was doing this because now I'm like, oh, I can't f this up. Like I feel a little pressure because everyone I told is like, when am I gonna go on?
Ooh, that's cute though.
Like all of a sudden, all these people have like faith in me, and I don't know what to do with that.
I mean, accept it, take it, run with it.
Yeah, run with it. Start a podcast.
Start a podcast. Be relevant. I went to
No.
a free bra fitting on Main Street. And they were like, we have all sizes. We're
And they
so
did not have
No!
your size.
Of course not. They were like, I think you're this, but we don't have any of it in stock. If you want to come back in 2
stock.
weeks. Yeah, and I was like, she's like, we're getting a lot more in 2 weeks. I'm like, you're not going to see my ass here in 2 weeks, girl. You had one chance.
You just called me fat. I'm never coming back here again.
Literally, you literally called me big backed and fucking gross and disgusting.
You literally spit in my face.
Yeah. So why would I come back? No. No, I'm taking my big ass chest elsewhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
$90 for a bra.
Holy
Yeah.
You should get on Cup.
What's that?
Cup. CUUP. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored unless they want to sponsor me.
Get a sponsorship this early.
Oh my god. Imagine. Yeah, my wife was blessed with
Speak on it. You know?
Has more titty than they know what to do with, and buys cup bras and loves them.
And
And,
I
like,
exclusively wear Calvin Klein sports bras. It's probably not good for me.
These are like, I'm sure Cup does other stuff, but I mostly know them for like doing unlined bras, which is my preference because I have no tit, and when I have a cup, it's like I'm walking into the room padding first, and there's like a gap.
Oh no, not the.
It's
yeah,
really
it looks like
awful.
Your boobs are just like.
Yeah, like I spent the
Opposite.
first 20 years of my life with like a wonky boob.
No.
Like a wonky
bestie,
gap in the boob.
I used to
Like-
have tiny little boobies, but then I went on birth control. And it ruined my life.
I went on birth control. It didn't give me shit. It didn't give me anything but a fucked up period.
Mm,
Okay,
art time.
let's do this.
It's a bad time for my head to get itchy.
Do you want me to itch it?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I have some nail.
I said, you want one of the PAs to itch it?
Stop!
I have these acrylics.
Oh no, it's okay. It was just like a. Yeah, just gotta move it around.
I'm giving you your scritches.
Oh my god, this morning I was so cranky, and I had like a rough night with my period last night. And this morning I was being so mean to my partner. We were on the couch and I was like, rub my feet. And then they would stop and I'd be like, stop it, rub my feet. And I felt really bad. And then they looked at me weird and I was like, you think I'm mean? And then they were like, no, I don't think you're mean.
You're just being mean.
You're just being mean. And then I almost started crying. It's okay. We're okay now.
Yeah, when you're on your period, it's like, don't communicate with me.
No, it's like you either need to never talk to me or be very clear and be very nice.
Yeah.
But I did wake them up at 4 a.m. like, my tummy hurts. I need to dram.
Yo.
Give me Advil. I can't poop. I need to poop. And they were very good. And I was like, can you set up my Switch? And they set up my Switch. And I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. And they're like, okay, I'll turn it off. And then I was like, done. And I was like, I need to set up. And they're like, okay, set up. And I'm like, no. And I'm just like being
You're just like
difficult.
absolutely petulant.
Yeah, I was pretty insufferable last night. And then I made them wake up and feed the cat in the morning.
The other day, I was standing in the kitchen, like, what was I doing? I was eating a snack or like, I don't even remember. And I'm like holding my water cup and Maggie comes in and I'm like, Maggie comes in to like say goodbye before they get in the shower for the night. And I'm like,
Get in the shower for the night?
for the night.
They sleeping in there? Like,
I do sleep in the shower.
yeah, the door locks from the outside, so be careful.
oh my God.
No, just a night shower. And like, you know, if one of us is showering, it's like, okay, like it's time to wind down.
Mhm.
And I'm holding my cup, standing in the kitchen, low-key doing nothing. And I look at Maggie and I go, wait, can you give me water?
Doing nothing.
And they were like,
And I said, no.
no, absolutely
bitch.
not.
I said, I'm going to get in the shower.
And I was like, no, why? Like,
that would have made me spiral.
you're so mean. Like,
Were you on your period?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was like, if I was laying down right now, you would do this. And they were like, well, yes, because you wouldn't be
I was
standing
like, you're
in
in
the
the kitchen.
you-
I was like, you're
standing
closer
next.
to the water than I am.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go exfoliate my whole body.
oh, it was an
I-
everything shower.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was like preparing to remove a layer of skin cells.
yeah.
Like,
You're not gonna get water for
no,
your
I was just coming in to be like, bye.
Me, I guess.
God. And then I got out of the shower and I was like, are you still mad? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, Diva, get over it. All love.
Yeah.
If Adam told me to get over it, I think I'd sob uncontrollably. I'm
I was
so
supposed to be that.
sensitive.
I was like, oh, Fifi, get over it.
You know, I'm like overly sensitive. I'm
Yeah.
too sensitive. If Adam looks at me wrong, I like am ready to die.
Okay, Aquarius. No hate.
Air signs.
Air sign.
Air sign check.
Air sign couple.
Oh my god, right, because Adam's a Gemini.
Yeah.
Geminis are really 50-50 for me.
PAs are fighting.
No. I just forgot you were a
Yeah.
Maggie said, ooh.
Listen, I've had plenty of experience with Geminis in my life.
Yeah, like me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I married one. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, that is a choice you made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to make that choice too.
Tea.
Oh.
I proposed on my friend's podcast.
Be a crazy title. Are you gonna
Oh
do
my
like
God.
insane thumbnails?
Maybe, wait, should we do a thumbnail shot right now? You
Yeah.
go,
Evicted after house blowing up from gas leak.
We can like blur out your nails so it's a surprise.
There's like nothing on them yet.
Well, yeah.
Always keep them on their toes.
yeah.
at work?
I'm gonna put like a stock photo of a house blowing up. It's gonna be like, you know, like the financial audit.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like
It's
those
like,
insane.
She
thumbnails.
gaslit me for 3 hours.
It already looks better than that sketchy nail salon.
I feel like I'm exposing myself as like being bad at this because I'm getting this all over you. Contact dermatitis on full set.
I had to get my fingers amputated after full set.
The time I got contact dermatitis on the Full Set podcast. This is the cancellation of the year.
It's a Reddit
Anyways.
story with Minecraft behind it.
Subway surfer.
Subway surfers. People on podcasts just like sit in silence for a moment. So I feel like we've been talking nonstop.
It's okay, we're gonna edit this out for all of the I don't know, my mom.
For your mom.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, we'll have millions of viewers.
She has a low attention span.
Love you, Tarsha.
Love you, all love for Tarsha.
No hate.
No, I see her on those Facebook videos. Okay, does your mom also watch Facebook videos and like?
My mom only live stream church. That's all she watches.
Oh, my mom will watch Facebook videos and she'll sit there and like have the biggest reaction. She'll like we'll all be sitting in a room together. Please come visit me, please, so I can sit on her couch and she can sit across the room from me. Go. What?
God.
It's crazy. Like, that's such a... and it will be like a dog, like, jumping into a barrel.
Oh my god. No, my mom is a Catholic woman, and she loves to live stream church on the TV. In
Is it
different
like her
languages.
church, or is
No.
it different churches? She's
usually-
a church hopper.
Yeah, she will usually like like whatever church the Pope does, she'll play that. She'll do it in different languages.
Wait, does the Pope like go to different churches, or
No,
is he just at the
Vatican.
one?
It's probably the
Whatever
no.
church the Pope does.
There's like others. I don't know. Sometimes I go home and it's just like
It's a whole city.
yeah. And
He's not
it's-
going anywhere right now. low-key.
yeah, rest in peace.
Not yet.
Not
Hang on.
don't manifest that.
Well, like
We
Trisha
need
Paytas
him.
is about to have her baby, and it's so
Stop.
Facts.
it's gonna be the Pope or it's gonna be a
Someone
third
from the
political
royal
figure.
family.
Yeah, true. Are we still here?
That's why we're still here. That's why I'm not pursuing a career in politics, because what if I die in service of reincarnating into one of Trisha Paytas'
I mean, like
children?
you're going into a rich family.
That sounds like a nice life.
right. So maybe we should. She goes into labor, and you're like, it's time. Oh, there's a hair on my nail.
I see that. I
Points
had
deducted.
tweezers somewhere. Points deducted. Yeah, this is your state board. Surprise. I almost went to cosmetology school.
You would eat.
This time last year, I was like contacting cosmetology. Put your thumb in. Yeah.
This then.
I was contacting cosmetology schools, like admissions offices.
Really?
To try to like tour them. I was trying to figure out how to get a $20,000 loan to go.
Oh my god.
Like I was like really serious about
What
it.
did you want to do specifically? Nails?
I wanted to do hair actually.
Oh. Why don't you do it?
Because I got the job at
School?
the university, yeah. I also was like, oh, I want to do art conservation, but I majored in poli-sci,
Mm.
so I have to like collect all of these prereqs in art history and chemistry, and it's a whole thing. And like, I was considering going back to school as a full-time student, but then I got this job
Yeah.
and pulled out. Because I did like get in and like had my
Oh,
FAFSAs
wow.
filled out. Yeah, I made moves on a lot of
I did not know
different
that.
stuff. I was moving in silence.
You really were. I feel like I move loudly.
Ah,
I'm like, hey guys, I'm doing this, and then after a week, I'm like,
I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah.
Right now, I'm like teaching myself animation
Oh,
because
sick.
yeah, I'm learning Blender,
What's
which is really
that?
fun. That's like 3D animation. It's what like the movie Flow with the cat.
Yeah.
that was made in Blender. I took an art history class last semester at our university.
Yeah.
That was amazing, but I don't like. I would go into art history if it didn't have the clinical shit where you need to like work unpaid for an insane amount of time. Because like not in this economy.
Right. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like I need to work like some silly. Oh wait, I have to do a second coat with pink. I need to do like a silly corporate job for a while to like save money so I can be poor for a while, because it
Yeah.
costs a lot of money to be poor.
Yeah. That's why like Adam and I were looking for a new apartment because, the story from earlier. Call back. And we're like, do we pay a little more money to be in a newer
Do you like
place?
this shade of pink?
I do.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Do we pay a little more money to be in a nicer place? Or do we pay less money to be in a shittier place? That's what we did the last time. Where are we going? And that did not work out super well. The gas leaks.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, we're paying more to be in a nice neighborhood, in a nicer place. And I really like don't regret that at all,
yeah.
because I love our apartment, and like feeling safe and secure in your living space, just
So
like
important.
it's so important. It's one of your needs as like a human. And like, if it means that you share a closet, it means you share a closet.
Yeah. Because, like, we toured a place that's, like, down the street from where we are now. Because we love the area we live in. But it's, like, going to be almost $200 more. Probably more than $200 more a month. And the space is insanely smaller. But it's, like, updated. Safe.
That's good.
No
Good
gas
summary.
leaks. Or we toured this one place that's in the neighborhood, but it's
Yeah.
older. And the utilities is like shared with the whole house. So like there's 3 units and it's just
Oh.
split. Like it's not like
That's not right.
Yeah, and we're like, well, the place is less expensive though.
But what happens when Joe Schmo takes a 30-minute everything shower?
Exactly. So it's just like trying to figure it out, hoping something insane works out in our favor. But
Yeah.
that's not the trend of my life, so probably not.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to rough it out until I'm like 50.
Yeah. Honestly, like, sacrificing space for a nicer place,
Mhm.
like, I feel like you'll fight more about a gas leak and like having to not be at work all the time to accommodate that than you
Mhm.
will about like bumping into each other a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm also poor, so I don't make money at. I bet like universities don't pay well.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Okay, give me that.
I need a side hustle. Blow this up. Make this my side hustle.
Blow this up, yeah. If this blows up, Finn and Adam will be our lovely producers. I mean, you're a lovely producer right now, but you know what I mean.
And you're gonna do the farmers markets, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell like rocks and zines and shit at the farmer's market.
That could be, and I would love to help you with that.
Okay.
That would be something we could talk about because I actually have. My grandma is an antique hoarder and she wants to get rid of a lot of stuff, and I actually wanted to sell a lot of it this summer.
Yeah.
So like, I have a ton of shit like that
Okay.
needs to go. Facebook Marketplace is a baddie, but
Not that much of a baddie.
no. What's the technique?
There isn't one.
Cute.
Yeah, that's the tea. That's the vibe, is that I really like this and it's really fun for me, but I'm also a little bad at it.
Yeah. No, I mean that's how we all
It's
start.
only been 3 weeks.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm living my truth.
Done.
Okay.
Did we do that?
Have we done? No, you're good. I think.
Playback.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh my god, this keeps jamming. This is also like a $15 nail lamp.
Yeah, I was just
like,
like, it doesn't surprise me.
like my setup is actually so jank. It looks like we're doing chrome on every nail.
Oops.
No, it's okay.
You can not if you don't want to.
No, I want to.
Yeah.
That's how we get better.
Until we practice on full set. Why is this making me like sleepy? I'm very comfortable. I'm like calm.
You're getting spa treatment.
Yeah, I've never been to a spa.
Me neither. I'm kind of scared because it's next time on full set we
get a couples massage.
Oh my god. I think my actual wife would be pissed about
Not getting the massage.
Yeah. Because that one needs one.
Okay.
That one.
You do.
Let's not attack my crazy back knots on
You're
full
so
set.
crazy back. Not on full set.
On full set. I feel like the more we develop this, we'll look back to that first episode and be like, what the fuck? I'm excited to work on something again. I need to.
I'm so glad that you're excited to work on something.
I am. Like, I haven't in a while.
Yeah.
This is like the trial run.
True. Well, it's an honor to be trialed. Yeah.
Speaking of trials,
Speaking of trials.
went to Salem.
Oh,
That was fun.
oh my god. Yeah, tell us about your trip.
It was a lot of fun. Oh no!
Can I tell you something really silly?
Yeah.
So, I ordered this set of polishes,
Mm-hmm.
and they got here, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, there's a black in here, there's some good nudies. And I swatched the black. It was brown. And I woke up this morning and I was like, should I go to Sally's or should I just gaslight Finn into thinking it's black? To your thumb.
Thanks for being honest.
I'm the one that said we should go.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but I was like,
I like brown.
I was like, I
Just be honest.
really don't want to go. I was going to be like, no, that's definitely black. What are you talking about?
Wow, already changing our working relationship in the first episode. No, if you just said I didn't have it, I would have been like, okay.
No, only the best. Only the best on full set.
Only the best. We don't gaslight on full set. What's crazy is we were like, yeah, let's like do this podcast and it'll be like 2 hours of us yapping and we're not gonna plan any talking points.
Yeah, I was gonna make a sheet for you,
A sheet.
and then I just didn't do
okay,
it.
we'll
I
do it
didn't want
next
to.
It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't feel like it. It's not fucked up. It's like, yeah, come to my house, bring all this equipment in your car, and we're just gonna wing it because I don't feel like putting in any effort.
I was talking to Adam, I was like, I wonder if Kezia like planned. So if we're just gonna show up and it's a trial run
It
that I
is
still
the
have a plan.
latter. Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, the nail process takes a long time.
It does. I probably should have prepped you before we started recording, but that's okay. Why is this not... Okay, make your hand... Just
Am I the victim?
make it better. Okay.
Maybe if your lamp didn't look like it's from Five Below.
Well, it's not. It's from Sally's.
Oh, okay, that's actually a little better.
Marginally. Every single Saturday, Maggie picks me up from work at 7 o'clock, which is exactly 1 hour before our local Sally's closes. And we go in, they're pissed because they're closing in half an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you help me find the chrome? And every single Saturday, I spent about $30 on like random nail
I mean, that's how much I spend on Sneaskies, so
Yeah.
I can't judge.
Let a girl have a hobby.
Yeah, God forbid I open a blind box in the recession.
Instead of making one at home.
Wait, Finn, tell us about Salem.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Salem. Back to Salem. We went for our anniversary. 2 years.
Woo!
And we spent a lot of money on food, and we ate such good food, but we went on this really weird tour.
Oh.
So, I'm not gonna say the company because they ended up being super, super nice to us and like refunding us and apologizing profusely. But I feel like this guy might have like cursed me after because shit in my life has been insane since we got back from Salem. But anyways, so we booked this tour. It's called The Hauntings. Oh my God, fucked up my nails again. It's called The Hauntings and something of Salem. There's supposed to be like hauntings and history, like a ghosty history tour. It's supposed to be 2 hours maximum. So we get there when the tour's supposed to start. We're meeting at like town hall. We're there. Like 20 minutes go by, and then this dude shows up, and he's wearing like sweatpants and a t-shirt. And he's like, "Come here, everyone," and we all are there. It's like us and this family from Miami. Like these like
they came so far.
Came so far for so little, and it's like these 4 kids. You fucking up our nails?
No, the polish is fucking up your nails. I don't know what's going on.
It's like these 4 adults and these 4 kids. The kids are so well behaved, better than me, to be honest. And this guy takes us on this tour, and he's just yap about the most random shit. Like, we talked about George Washington for 40 minutes.
What?
Yeah, he did not live in Salem.
Oh,
He's not
so this
from
was
Salem.
like completely...
Yeah, and then he would just like talk, and then no one would know what he was saying, and then he'd be like, "All right, let's keep going." And literally all of us are just staring at each other like, what is going on? So we're like a little bit into the tour. He's like, "Okay, we're gonna take a quick break here. It's just this random store." And he's like, "All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes." Like 15 minutes go by. None of us can find him. And we're like, "Oh my God, we just need to get this tour over with."
Oh.
And then he came back, and then we're like, "Okay." And then we go somewhere else, and he's like, "All right, yap. I don't understand anything. It's Revolutionary War, yap. And we're like,
God.
and we're like, "Okay, what about
this? Is gonna be about witches.
Yeah, and ghosts and stuff." And he like sometimes will say something interesting, but then like you can't really understand him anyways. And the tour takes 2.5 hours.
Okay.
We learn nothing, basically, and it's like $50 down the drain. So we're sad, and we're sitting at the memorial because that's where we end, and we're just sad, and we're sitting there, and we're like, "Wow, what a waste of money, what a waste of time. That was our whole like evening. What are we gonna do?" This other guy comes with his tour, and he's got a fucking lantern. He's like talking with them. He's like giving this whole spiel about what it means, like the Witch Trial Memorial, what this says, what this means, who this person was, where we are, what's like the ghost, the history. And me and Adam are just sitting there like, this is what we should have had.
You got a dud.
We literally had a fucking lantern walking around. Like, it was so cool. And he seemed so, like, educated. And so we were like, damn. So the next day, I call the company, and I'm like, I'm not one to do this, but I was like, hey, like, it was just bad. And the woman who's, like, who owns the company was on a cruise. And she calls me. No, she doesn't call me. She texts me from her cruise a personal apology.
Whoa.
And is like, "Oh my God, like, you're not even supposed to take a break. I don't know why you took a 20-minute break.
Whoa.
Like, he should have not been wearing his pajamas." and like was like, I'm so sorry, here's your money back. Oh, I kind of smashed it. Here's your money back.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry I wasted your evening. Have a good night. And I was like, okay, I'm happy we got our money back, but we won't get our time back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were only there for like, what?
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, 2 nights. 3 nights?
Yeah.
3 nights. And a very
Yeah.
nice Airbnb.
That's good.
That was really nice. But yeah, I would recommend Salem. I burped.
How long was that drive?
Excuse me. It was long. It was like 7 hours.
We're leaving that in.
We did stop at
New
Dinosaur
content.
Park on the way. Dinosaur Park in Connecticut. You just cured it.
Oh my god. On full set.
Ruining the furniture on full set.
Okay,
It's like,
yeah, let me put this hand under. Oh my god. I need a new
Still
lamp. This is
burning.
shameful.
I need to do that.
Oh my god, it's all over you.
on full set.
Dude. Oh my god.
Why are you mad at me?
I didn't know. I'm not I'm not mad at
I'm gonna
you.
cry while we period.
Oh.
No, don't ruin your nails.
No, it's fine. This is alcohol. It's not acetone.
Okay. It's all up in my skin crack.
Oh my god. Skin crack. My crevice.
My crevices. Clean them.
What was your favorite thing y'all ate in Salem?
What a good producer. We went to this. Okay, it's probably this place called Gyro Spot, but I thought it was called G Spot because inside they have a ton of signs, like 2, but it says G Spot, and I thought it was called G Spot. So in the little
Did you put G-spot in your Yelp review?
No, but I did in the guest book of the Airbnb when it was like, where was your favorite place? I was like, G Spot.
We love the
I love
G-spot.
We love the G Spot. And Adam was like, maybe it's not called G Spot.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
But like you can't really blame yourself for thinking it was.
No, it
because
says
it's like,
it in there.
It's like these. They're not small signs that say it. It's like on one wall. It's like the menu, and it's flanked by these 2 vertical signs that say G Spot, G Spot.
So I thought it was called G Spot.
G-spot.
And I was wrong. But that's okay. But I really liked it there. We went to this Asian fusion place that was so good. Food there's so expensive.
Mhm.
We went to this place called Good Night Fatty. It was called Good Night Fatty, and there's not one fatty in there.
Oh.
There was not one fatty behind
All
the counter.
skinnies.
All skinnies. And the crazy thing is, we went in there twice. We didn't buy something
Get
either
your
time.
hand
Oh
back
my
in
god! And basically, we go in one night, and we're like the only people there. It's that
On full set.
full set.
I got attacked by the gel lamp on full set.
So we go in there to Good Night Fatty,
Mm-hmm.
and we're the only people there except for the skinnies behind the counter.
And,
And I
that's like when they made the movie The Uglies and cast off people.
Yeah. But get this, they have merch. And I was like, I need to know what it says on it. So I go to look at it, and it only goes up to XL.
I'm a fat bitch in my size 12 jeans.
Literally, it's like good night fatty in size extra small. And I was like, wow, and I'm drunk at this point. And I'm like,
Good.
let's leave. Like, we're leaving. So we
Yeah.
walk out, and we're walking home, and I'm like, how are you gonna call yourself Good Night Fatty and not have any fatties and not make any shirts for the fucking fatties
Mm-hmm.
and the big bitches? And then this random guy is behind us, and he walks past us, and he turns around, and he's like, no, you're right. That's weird. He was like a local, and he had been listening to our conversation, and then he starts going off on Good Night Fatty. And he's like, that's so fucked up. I come from a family of big backs, and he was skinny. And he's like, I come from a family of big backs, and I know the struggle of being a fatty. And if they're gonna profit off the fatty agenda, then
Fatty
the fatty
agenda.
agenda, then they need to, have some fatties in there.
Stand up.
Stand up. That's the ally that we need, the skinny ally. So that, don't support, cancel Good Night Fatty.
Whoa.
But,
You're gonna get canceled.
the Salem community.
They're gonna. Goodnight Fatty's gonna be like, we're getting death threats.
The fatties are
The
mad.
full set podcast.
The full set. No, the fatties are mad. The food didn't even look good, and all their things are called like the chubby the fatty.
Hmm.
The gross, disgusting, fat big bag. Like, it's crazy.
Hate.
And they have a truck outside and it says, I love fatties.
Clearly not.
Clearly not.
Clearly not if there are none on your staff.
Yeah. You hate to see a
Pissing
fatty
me off.
coming in there.
Okay. We're
I
gonna
made Adam take a
do-
photo with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. So, yap, 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 yap.
Now this is the part where we go non-verbal.
The fumes have gotten to us. We have nothing left.
Yeah, if you're thinking, wow, her nail polish is bad, like and subscribe, and maybe I'll buy better polish.
Maybe we'll go to cosmetology school.
Yeah, maybe I'll go to a Cosmoprof instead of Sally's.
Yeah, I need like a side hustle or something, and I feel like nails and stuff like that, but you'd have to get like licensed if you want to make money from it.
I mean, you can do it in your fucking basement. Just saying. Give me your
Give me
okay, we're gonna cure that. I'm holding this because
so it works.
yeah, you have like a hitchhiker's thumb, and so I think that's why it's just like not curing all the way.
Yeah, I do.
It's actually your body's fault.
gaslighting.
And I
blame
can't
the
do your nails.
victim.
The victim is crazy.
It's my thumb.
Your free manicure.
My free manicure is gonna give me nail rot.
Nail rot is crazy.
It won't.
That's like, I feel like nail rot is like you put 100 coats of polish down.
Yeah, and don't cure any of them.
Yeah. Okay, now we're cooking.
She's literally cooking.
She's literally cooking. How's work?
Oh God, don't ask me that. Everyone's retiring, and they don't want to hire anyone, so they're making us take on other people's work for
free.
not for free, but not telling me how much.
Mm,
And it's like, well, if I don't get a good amount of money, I'm not gonna do it.
right.
I'm not that desperate.
Right.
Like, but they definitely think I am because I'm always like, I'm broke. So, but like, I'm not gonna take on someone else's job for $10,000. I'm not gonna
No.
like, you're paying that guy a whole salary. I'm not gonna do two jobs
Right.
for what my salary for my one job should be.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. So, sorry,
Tea.
they gotta pay me a good amount. They want me to do that. Oh. It looks good though.
It's cute.
It's a look. This is cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I watched a lot of videos on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I,
Learned it.
yeah. Also, check the Lisa
I
Frank
did see
makeup
that. I did.
brush.
That's cute.
Okay,
Okay.
we've
We're
got
coming together.
something going on. The gloopiest swirl you've ever seen.
Do you think you'll ever go to Coachella?
You know, I think if someone like, if I was getting invited to like the Revolve gifting suite, or
Oh my
like
God.
if someone was gonna like offer me tens of thousands of dollars to like, you know, wear a fucking fanny pack,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, of
Is that
course
you?
I'm gonna go.
Would you go to Camp Pooch?
Camp Pooch.
What is that?
Is that like Courtney? Camp Pooch. Is she still doing Pooch? I thought she moved on to Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Well, like,
Lemmy Gooch.
Lemmy is like a product.
You know, she's like
It's called
her
Lemmy
Gooch
Purr.
vitamin. Lemmy Purr.
Lemmy purr.
Mhm. Fun fact,
Okay.
you can buy a sample pack of Lemmy Purr in the like
At
travel size
Ulta.
section at Ulta.
I saw that. I almost was like, babe, let me burn.
I'm just like a sucker for a gummy.
Yeah.
Like any gummy, like
You're a sucker for a gooch.
for
Did
a lemmy
that
gummy.
chrome? It did. Okay.
it's cute.
These four are done.
Just for one gummy?
Okay. You're so close to it.
I know.
Like right there.
But it's like
Still.
Thumb is not done.
Now.
Do you need to like stand up and walk around?
No, let's keep going.
Okay, let's finish it out.
Damn.
Lock the fuck Okay.
Meow, meow, meow. I don't wear acrylics anymore.
Oh my god. Wait, you had an acrylics phase too.
In high school for like, oh wait. For like 4 or 5 months. From like, my sister got married and it was like from whenever she got married to like when I graduated. So it was like all spring, summer of senior year.
Damn.
I
Hell
was
yeah.
like, nah, I'm cunty. And I get spray tans. So,
Finn's from Jersey.
yeah. We'll put a picture on screen.
Only if you want.
No, I think it would be funny.
Digital footprint.
Digital footprint. It's a whole new bitch. It's a different bitch. Love her. She's a slay.
I tried the spray tan before prom.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
I was like,
It made you skinny.
It
I
does.
was orange. It was
Oh.
bad.
I feel like
You
it
haven't
sped up my
been different.
metabolism.
It wasn't like a spray tan. It was like those like Jergens tanning wipes.
Oh.
Because I was trying to be incognito about it in my boy house.
Self tanning's really easy if you do it right. No, yeah, you gotta like. My friend will self tan me. Like I'll get naked in her bathroom and then she'll put on the glove and wipe down my whole body.
Word.
And she'll like exfoliate me and it's like a spa.
That's
But
so-
we're like laughing and she's like high off her ass.
Word.
And she's like rubbing my naked body. And she's very small and I'm not very small. So she's like, God damn, how much of the shit I'm gonna use? It's like not
Alright.
relaxing, but very
Okay.
relaxing. And I love her.
I've met this friend, right?
Yeah.
At your party.
At my party, yeah. She's the best. I love her.
If there's any of this on your skin, it'll come off in the shower.
Thanks.
There's nothing I can do about it now.
That's okay.
It does feel like when you wash your hands, it'll.
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
Hey, don't sue me when you get contact dermatitis. Okay, show the phone.
Everybody will like.
Oh my god, so cute. Okay, now show everyone else.
Full set.
Full
Do you want
set.
to like get the camera and like come over here?
Well, yeah, but we should close up the podcast first.
Okay. We'll
Oh,
this is full set.
full set. What do I even say?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Oh yeah.
Come back next time.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching if you watched and listening if you listened. I don't know why you would do that, but thanks anyways. Leave us a comment. If you're on Spotify, leave us a review. Even though I just roasted you. Yeah, come back and give us all your money so we can get better nail polish.
Become a member
Yeah.
of the channel.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.